Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Shout out to you, Alicia, for coming through. Why they want my boy Elon dead for? Like, what he do? Shout out to Tasha coming through. Moderators in the building. He got a price on his head. Thumbnail up. Hopefully more people click on that shit just because of the thumbnail. But make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button too. Shout out to Marcel Ferguson coming through. Just seen that. Yeah, I'm like, man, he's supposed to be one of the richest men in the world, and shit, he even fearing for his life, low key. Like, damn. Like, and we was just talking about yesterday, like how black people, when they get to a certain level, they like can't nobody do right. It's like you gotta leave motherfuckers alone. Hold on. You said my vibe's a little low. Honestly, I just woke up. I've been tired all day. Like literally, I've been a little tired all day. So I woke up from a nap, but now I'm just waiting on my food to get here. But I'm rolling up right now. I'm rolling up right now. But yeah, when I seen that, man, I'm like, man, I thought the last time someone who said like, well, they ain't saying nothing about fearing about their life, but Nipsey had his last tweet was like, it's good to have strong enemies. Like, so for Elon and Musk to be tweeting, shout out to y'all that's rolling up. For Elon to be tweeting, hey, that. I shared a post that he been going crazy on Twitter lately, like, cause he been asking like who really been controlling the world, like, so he stepping on motherfuckers' toes, like, so they just gotta send some protection to my guy. It's like when you get to a certain level, it's easier. Let me see his post. I shared it on the community. But when you get up to those high levels, shout out to Brandy coming through. It's easier for you to step on somebody's toes or make them mad, and then they easily just want to off you, like, cause they got the money and the power. Like, damn, like what the fuck? Like, what's going on behind closed doors that we really don't know about? Elon just tweeted like, if he died, shit, it's been nice knowing you. Like, that's basically what he said. I just shared that. Hold on. It's in my community post though. But yeah, he said if I die under mysterious circumstances, it's been nice knowing you. He tweeted that 2 hours ago. Like, so who want? I mean, Elon been going at Bill Gates for a minute now. Like, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the one who he talking about. Shit, I'ma just say that out there now, like, just in case they take out my boy. We looking at you, Bill Gates, cause he the one he been getting on him lately. He been roasting him. Bill Gates probably in his feelings. But yeah, if you haven't seen what I'm talking about, definitely go check out the community. The last post. But yeah, you can't do shit without motherfuckers wanting to take your fucking life. Like, can't buy Twitter. Can't speak your fucking mind. Motherfuckers ain't really got freedom of speech. Motherfuckers always want to off your head just cause you fucking speaking the truth. Yeah, I always felt like Elon was his own man, like so, and he don't come from America, like so. They already look at him in a different light, like so. Like I said, he been going at it with Bill Gates lately. Like, so who else got that much power to make a man fear for his life? What it like to make some? He's not my brother, but ain't no telling like Bill. He probably been getting a few people knocked out this mug, low key. If you don't get your baby to him, be quiet. You see I'm on live. Like, dang, how rude. How rude. Now you quiet. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. Like something happened to Elon Musk now that he said some shit. Cause Bill Gates. Well, first of all, let me stop saying it's Bill Gates who he was beefing with. Cause I don't know. But still, that's what my intuition said. Definitely hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Hey, we almost monetized. Like within the next few days, I'm gonna be monetized. Like so, don't be surprised when that super chat button pop up. But, babe, can you give me some raps, please? Imagine dealing with the paranoia when you feel like your life is in danger. Exactly like that. You can't. You expect him to be the like most comfortable. Thank you. You should. Well, I would expect if I made some billion, if I'm a billionaire, like I shouldn't have no fear in the world. I shouldn't have to look over my fucking back. I'm not. He's not fucking Putin. He's not fucking like going to war with countries and shit. Like so. GG, y'all can go upstairs with all that. GG, come here. Hey, gotta be interrupting, huh? Come sit down, mama. Come sit down. Huh? You too loud, mama. Can you be quiet for me? You already said no. Huh? What? What you want? What you keep calling me for? You want some ice cream? Ask mama to get it for you. Yeah. We gotta protect my boy Elon. And protect the free thinkers. God damn it. Like I said, you can't fucking make $1 billion and be like safe. Like feel safe. Crazy. I feel like when he bought Twitter, like that's when he was making too many power moves. Like you trying to monopolize this motherfucker. Them old heads, like them old money heads, like they don't like that shit. They do not like that shit. Y'all think Elon just like he just playing, he just joking on Twitter? Like, so do y'all really think he fear for his life? I can see why he said he don't own a home now, like low key. Like shit, I'd be couch hopping too. But shit, how you know you staying at the right person, huh? I mean, shit, yeah, I definitely be couch hopping. Seems to die like not long after. Exactly, like so. He's saying this with 91 million followers on Twitter. Like shit, that's why I know. I know who I'm pointing the fingers at. Like it's the person who he was beefing with last. Like so, we ain't gonna say his name again because I don't want my shit to get like took down or nothing. But I wouldn't be surprised though, like, cause as you know, every year like celebrities die, like multiple celebrities die, like so, and it'd be people you didn't expect, like so. I wouldn't be surprised like Illuminati came and tried to take my boy out because he stepping on their toes, like shit. It's like I guess they want you to respect what they got going on and like stay in your lane. Like whatever it is, they just want you to stay in your lane, keep your mouth closed. Like they want you to conform to what they got going. I mean, to what they created. Like fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck honestly. You could take me out because I'm more powerful, more free without flesh. So motherfuckers is like, I don't know. But I need to watch the movies. What new movies have came out, right? Like so, cause they always put shit in the movies, like in like the blockbuster movies. Like we need to watch those when some shit happening in the world. Like so, if they got some billionaires getting murdered or assassinated in any new movies, like, that could be Elon who they talking about. Like so, I would not be surprised. But like I said, why do a person want to take your life so quick off words? Like off. I mean, honestly, we don't know what the fuck going on behind closed doors. I think you for real too. Exactly. Like he's really innovating the like. It's really changing the world. Low key, Tesla is gonna fucking take over. Electric cars is gonna take over within the next 10, 20 years. Like so, what he's already done so far is like he's doing a lot more than what Bill Gates and the motherfuckers done. Like so, they don't like that shit, man. Especially when he seems like he's. Well, I ain't gonna call him arrogant, but he's more like cocky, and I won't use that word either. He's confident in who he is. He also is in a relationship with Amber Heard. Amber Heard, is that the one who Johnny Depp going through that situation with? If that is like, but I feel like Elon Musk is like he is a target. Like I feel like he is like a target to like or a opposition to like the New World Order type shit. Like he's not going by their code. Like man, going on Joe Rogan smoking blunts and shit like casually. Like he's going against everything these motherfuckers who've been in like high places like for hundreds of years. Like he's going against that. Like I said, he's not even American. Like he's from South Africa. Like so, he probably got some nigga blood in him. Low key, they probably done checked his DNA, seen who he was, and like, oh yeah, we can't let you keep living. He probably low key got a black person spirit just reincarnated as a white guy this time. Like so, they probably figured that out. Like, oh no, this motherfucker trying to change the world secretly on us. But I fuck with Elon heavy. So if he do die, like I mean, I can't be too hurt, right? Just another human. Like, we all gonna die one day. Like, shit, nobody's bound to live forever. Like, so. But the fact that he's saying that, he might as well go ahead and say it. Like, who after him? Fuck it. If I'm Elon Musk, I'm saying it. Hey, Bill Gates has made a threat on my fucking life. I seen the Kendrick video today. That shit dope as fuck. Like, so. I was never a big Kendrick Lamar fan, but now I'm becoming more of a fan of him now. Not because of the song he just dropped, but just overall, like he reminds me of myself. Like so, I don't know. I used to avoid paying attention to him because like he just reminded me of me. So I'm like, well, ain't no point of me listening to him. Like, I mean, I don't know. I was more of a J. Cole fan, but now I fuck with Kendrick more. Like so, and it's because of Nipsey like that I fuck with him more. Like so, that's the crazy part about it. He turned into Nipsey at the end of the video, and I'm like, it's good because if I never had seen the video and I just heard the song, I wouldn't have got those lyrics. That's why I feel like he a genius. Like I feel like K Dot is a genius. Like low key. That's what I think of myself too. Like so, of course. But yeah, that video, I want to react to it as a YouTube video. I just need to figure out how to like do my reactions and shit, like how to get that shit set up. But that song is dope though. Elon and Trump versus NWO. Elon, Trump, and motherfucking Joe Rogan. Well, didn't mean to switch the topic up. Made me think of Nipsey. Oh yeah, that's I had mentioned like Nipsey had tweeted that last tweet. It's good having strong enemies. Like so, when you got a powerful voice, you innovating, you changing the world, cause that's what Nipsey was doing, changing the world. Motherfuckers don't like that shit, especially the old heads. Like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I feel like they're scared of people like Elon. I think somebody said, hell yeah. I think I'm lost, so. See, I can't damn that. See, people want me to be scared, like, because of that type of shit. Like, they want me to be like, man, you can't do nothing. Shout out to common sense coming through. You can't do nothing because they'll try to take you out. I used to have that fear at first, but I'm like, fuck it. If they trying to take me out, obviously I'm doing something fucking right. Like, so, I'm not scared to death. I'm not afraid of that shit. That's just the next step. That's just, like, most people are afraid because they don't know what's going to happen after they die. Like, I'm not afraid of that shit. I'm not afraid of the unknown. So, if a motherfucker do try to take me out, that'd be the worst decision they could do. Like shit. Like so, they'd try to keep me a lot. They'll probably try to. I don't know what they'll try to. They'll probably try to lock me up. For shit. Can't lock me up. You cannot do that shit. My mind. You can never lock my mind up. Like so, you can lock the flesh up, but you can't lock the mind up. So, as long as I can manifest, I can visualize and imagine. Like, yeah, like. I'm basically unstoppable. You might just let me do what I do. Think about JFK. I don't think he's still alive, but exactly, common sense. I don't think he's still alive, but I knew he was. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracies surrounding JFK. Like, did the mafia take him out? All type of shit. But him dying, like him and President Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, having similarities between their death, that's a conspiracy in itself. Like so, I can't think of the similarities off the back, but I know it's like some real similarities. He'd be about 100, so he'd be dead. Yeah, like so. That's like saying people saying Hitler was still alive. Like, like the motherfucker be dead now. Like what the fuck? It don't matter if the motherfucker did survive, like and went and died. And if the motherfucker ain't did nothing after that, then you might as well be dead. The fuck? Tupac too, like shit. If you ain't showed up in the past 15 years, you might as well stay fucking dead. Like, but people do got hopes. But man, Elon though, ah, like I said, we was talking about it yesterday on the live. I'm like, they always want to kill the black people that wanna that's changing the world and that wanna stand up. But nah, they take out the white people too. Well, Elon is African, so he's like he fair game to them probably. They probably look at him as a nigga, low key. You should make me a mod. Cal, this is my first time seeing you in here. Like I'm gonna make you a mod, and you probably don't never show up again. But like I said, I fuck with Elon Musk. I used to fuck with Bill Gates, but then I'm like, I kind of realized he probably was like the evil genius or the evil like mastermind behind a lot of shit. Elon Musk is like more of like the outside of the box thinker. Like he trying to build on Mars. Like he ain't even. Man, you can't hate on somebody that's trying to do something on another fucking planet. Like, granted, he was talking about blowing that bitch up. Hey, but Elon Musk said, if I die under mysterious circumstances, it's been nice knowing you. Like, does that make y'all like not want to be like well known or make y'all not want to do shit in the world, like become somebody? Like when y'all know people are like getting took out for just standing up and believing, like having a dream. Like, does that make y'all want to be like, fuck that shit? Let me just be regular. What's y'all thoughts on that shit? Me, I'm like, fuck it. I'm still gonna do this shit. I'm still gonna do what I say, what I got to say. Like I said, it take me out. Hey, I'm cool with that shit too. Cool with that shit too. They just gotta keep me away from the crazy house. That's what I'm afraid of. Fucking put me in a goddamn mental asylum. I'd be mad as fuck. Let me not speak that shit into existence though. I was tripping on LSD. The first time I took LSD, right? That shit put me in a mental asylum, put me in a mental prison in my head. I was so like afraid and scared. Like, man, all the shit that I thought that was in my life, I thought I created it in my head, and I thought I was just somewhere tucked in a motherfucking prison, like a mental prison. That's in my mind, but I'm still gonna be me. I me, obviously, I was doing my fucking. And we all supposed to go, so. Like, literally, nobody's gonna last forever. Nobody. And what's the point to live in old age when you'll be sick, always in pain, can't do people trying to use you and shit? Like, the fuck you wanna die in your fucking prime, low key, honestly. Yes, most people be afraid because, like I said, they don't know if heaven or hell is real. But me, fuck all that shit. I mean, I was cool. I mean, I never felt more free when the pandemic happened, like low key. Cause I had already put myself on like basically like house arrest in 2019. Like I was just in the house. It was like I was on like fucking quarantine, self quarantine for a whole year. Then when the pandemic hit, everybody else had to experience what I went through in 2019. So I was already cool with just being in a house, like so. I mean, it put a lot of people in mental prisons. That's because they don't know they can't deal with themselves. They don't like being by themselves. Like so, I'm not that person. These motherfuckers rude with the fries they gave me. Had Outback, and they just toss the fucking fries on my fucking steak and shit. I hate wet fries. I hate when my food touch each other. Like, I'm kind of weird like that. Now they got soggy ass fries and shit. I'm gonna eat the dry ones, but not the ones that touch the juice. Ugh. I just said I didn't want to fucking eat no fucking soggy ass fry. Shit pissed me off. Naya, can you grab me the Heinz 57 sauce out the refrigerator? Can you grab me the Heinz 57 sauce out the refrigerator? Like, it fucked up my fries. At least I got broccoli today, so I can eat healthy somewhat. But, nah. What my sauce at? The Heinz 57 sauce, the red sauce. My kids would ignore everything I just told them. Those who just seen dancing. I like that statement. You don't know what's that? You don't know what it look like? What? The 57 Heinz 57 sauce. It come in a red bottle, or it's red sauce. It look like A1 sauce, a barbecue sauce. Look in the refrigerator. Sometimes you just gotta get up and do it yourself, right? Do you see it? Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. But I'm gonna chase my dreams regardless, no matter what. I'm gonna fucking become my greatest version, my highest self. And it's like soon as you die, when they kill you, you just live long. I mean, you live on. Even then, when you like create shit like Nipsey, like they just made that man way more famous. Even though fucking he's not here to see it, or his spirit is still here. Like his spirit is definitely gaining all the energy from the love that he's got. So you make people more famous when you kill them. Dream of. It's my dream. To be my best self, like to. My dream is to accomplish all my dreams. Listen to the link like her vibe. My dream is to accomplish my dreams. Take care of my children. Be a great father. Doctor Strange. Oh shit! I forgot that came out. I gotta go see that because I love Doctor Strange. I'm kind of like the Black Doctor Strange, but my goal, my true dream is just to live out my purpose, live out my mission, do what I came here to do, evolve, grow spiritually, gain knowledge while I'm here. Like that's what my dreams is, and to live on my own terms, not be able. I don't want to be able have to conform just to pay my bills and shit like that. Like I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do, say whatever I want to say, and live however I want to live. Like that's my dream. But shout out to Bang Martin coming through. Rex, shout out to you. You said listen to Aniko. Aniko? Is that a musician? But also, I want to make a lot of money too. Like so, that's what my goals to do. Well, yeah, we definitely. I'm already living my dream, honestly. Like everything I said I wanted to do, like that's what I'm basically doing now. Like I just want to be able to sustain that till I'm out this month, until I check out. So I already lived my dream. Time routines for better sleep. I smoke. Smoke weed. That's what helps me sleep. If I don't smoke weed, I won't be able to sleep. Meditation. I do a lot of. Since I moved into my new house, I ain't been doing a lot of meditation. I'm gonna be honest, but I do meditate a lot. Also, there's the YouTube videos like rain. I like to listen to rain sometimes if I can't sleep. Or thunderstorms. Or just different things to help me go to sleep. But I don't have no daily routine. I usually, as soon as I get into bed, I'm going right to sleep. It ain't even none. Ain't even no second thought. But when I take naps throughout the day, like long naps, then it'd be hard for me to sleep at night. But that's because I was already sleeping throughout the day. Right. Exactly. Smoke weed. Any deep business. Yeah, basically that's what I do. Basically what I do, Alicia. Some people listen to podcasts and shit, and books. Those help you go to sleep as well. Listening to audiobooks, especially if that motherfucker is boring, just pop on somebody talking. Can't be no loud voice ass motherfucker though. Can't be none as exciting. But definitely, if you don't smoke weed, I don't know what to tell you. Drake's new album put me right to sleep. It was a sleeper, low key. I don't remember. I know one song that was on there that I can remember, and that was the Too Sexy with Future. And that's because they played that motherfucker everywhere. I don't like the song. That's just the song that I remember from that album. Like, but Drake been doing it for over 10 years, so hey, for that last one not to hit, hey, I'm cool. I mean, it's cool because he been doing it for like a while. Like, time to give up that throne, right? But why is I feel like in order to live a long life, you gotta like get your money, shut your mouth, and like just keep your head down. Why is it that you can't motivate and inspire the world on like a high level? You said you knew he would fumble soon. Like, why you think he fumbled though? Like, is it when he bought Twitter, you felt like that was his mistake, or him like going at Bill Gates? That's what's been like more like noticeable for me, like just him targeting Bill Gates. People definitely relate to hate and negativity. See, I talk too much too though. Like so, like motherfucker wanna, ain't no telling wanna take me out this bitch because what I just said. But I feel like if you speaking your truth, then like it shouldn't be no limit to it. Like shit, if you saying what's on your mind, speaking what's on your mind, because we all got a voice, we all got the opportunity to use our words. Like so, if a motherfucker get offended off you using your words, then like that's some personal shit. Can't speak. Then what's the point? I'm not a known billionaire. Yeah. But yeah, if he not known, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You could change the world, all of that. You said if I was a billionaire, I'd get advice to slow down. I probably would like low key like slow down, like kind of like low key close my mouth if I like got up in those levels. Just because I know I'm playing a game, I'm playing their game. Like so, I mean it's all about yeah playing the game and beating that motherfucker. Like so, you might say something to change 11 people right now. You never know. Oh yeah, I already know that's the case. That's why I said I don't. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but I do plan on making it to that billionaires do what they want. Sure, obviously Elon can't do what he wants because they're trying to steal people trying to stop him. Like so, SpaceX can't just on space never been touched. Yeah, I mean, if billionaires is like trying to get to space, obviously something out there, something above us. I understand how. I definitely understand what he's doing. Like, I understand why he bought Twitter. Like, cause Twitter will motherfucker is one of the biggest platforms, and it limits people's speech. They trying to kill him because he fucking doing something different. It's definitely the trillionaires who run the world, and those are the people who don't want to be on Forbes list. They don't want to be on TV. Don't want to be on the news. None of that shit. So you never know who fucking really controlling the shit. People be saying like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, but how do we know it's them? How you know it ain't no other motherfucker? Bang Martin, Martin, it's funny you said that. 1 billion is 1,000 million. Oh, I watched the movie. Well, not a movie. I was watching some on YouTube and they said the same thing. But that's the whole thing. Why we can't be enlightened though? Nah, new house, not a new apartment, but yeah, new place. Why? Yeah, but why we can't enlighten each other without motherfuckers wanting to fucking kill us? They can kill a person in multiple ways now. Like they don't have to physically do something like kill him. They can get fuck up his mind. Like shit. What they do to Muhammad Ali? They made him. Well, I can't say they, but he wasn't able to talk, and he was using his voice at a certain time, and there was a point in time where he couldn't use that voice no more. Thanks, Mr. Evers. I mean, it's all. You, Anthony, you said some things is meant not to see or hear. That's all. Like, who's to say? Like, who's to say that's the case though? Like, how come we not? We can't get all the information. You definitely can kill with kindness, but I think that's why he was trying to do the Neuralink 2 shit. Motherfuckers trying to take his life, so he trying to implant his shit in somebody else. Well, not into somebody else, but in something else. Said you never seen him in person. Probably because you don't be where he be. But you said most spiritually woke rapper or artist. Are you asking me who's the most spiritually woke one? I really can't say because I don't listen to spiritually woke people, rappers like that. I like, I mean, Nipsey was spiritually woke, but he's not here today. Kendrick is woke. It's, yeah, but like Nipsey is like my go to. J. Cole, yeah, he woke too. Said, wow, I guess cursing is the new language plus anyways, I guess that's the norm. That one can know from someone else by what comes out your mouth. So what are you saying by that? It is finished. You don't like my cursing? You know what a curse word is? I can't, I'm broke, I'm ugly, I'm unsuccessful, nobody loves me. Those are curse words. Say, should I come there? Should you come where? Or just spell like magic spin? They are. Downloading consciousness. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he probably doing that shit because he know they trying to take him out. Poverty is definitely a state of mind. Definitely, I say that all the time on my. But Elon Musk is definitely ahead of his time. And I know when people see you ahead of your time, they try to cut that shit, cut your life short. But activate the donate button. Hey, that mother about to be activated low key. Cause I'm about to be monetized. Wow, as soon as I said that, I broke my fucking fork. Assuming paid on you because of your looks. Anyways, yes, people do hate on my looks, but I'm handsome, so it just comes with the territory. But that was a good, I guess, analysis that you did. Oh damn, they're gonna put it. Y'all saying some true stuff though. You know, I'm gonna be alright. Just stay in his lane or cash out and leave it. Got denied. Chicks twice. The last time I got denied by a chick, can't remember. I'm married though, so I don't be looking for nothing. I feel like Elon got the power and the brains and the money to change the fucking world, like literally, and that's what he's trying to do. But you got people who want the shit to stay the same. You got people who don't want shit fixed. They like how it's going. They already got their plans. So this new guy from South Africa is fucking changing the world day by day. Nah, they can't have that. can't show Dennis' face on television. So he could probably bring back a mummy. Ain't no telling what they done brought back, low key. Motherfuckers is tapping into some other shit that we have no clue about. I mean, you supposed to enlighten the world though. Like you supposed to wake motherfuckers up. Like so, would they if they take out Elon Musk? Who next? Joe Rogan? Like, cause the fuck you think what he doing? Like he doing the same thing, if not on a bigger scale. Probably ain't got more money than Elon, but as far as like the impact, I mean Tesla do everything. It's going. They got solar panels out here, so Tesla is definitely an innovator. But it's a reason why Elon been moving the way he been moving. Like I said, for a man, a billionaire, one of the richest man on this planet, not to own a house and be couch surfing, then to be calling out fucking uh, goddamn Bill Gates. Come on, man. I ain't saying Bill Gates is want him dead, but if you got somebody just calling you out, roasting you, and you supposed to be revered as one of the greatest thinkers ever, like shit, yeah, he's stepping on my, he probably making that motherfucker feel some type of way. Nah, of course solar was out before Tesla, but I'm just saying he's been tapping into the solar industry through that company, like so. You said here Sherman don't get taken serious. I mean, for me, I take him pretty serious. You said Rex said, "Do I ever wonder if past life memories are just covered up with layers of memories of the current life we're living?" Man, that's a good question. Like, but I know my past life, so I can distinguish between a past life memory and like a memory. If I'll experience, if I, like sometimes I'll dream right, and the dream could be about a past life, or it could be some in the future that I haven't experienced yet. But time is an illusion, so you can experience past, present, and future all at the same time. Like so, being able to get that confused, yes, you can get that confused easily, especially if you don't know your past life and if you can't tell the future. Like, but thanks for Jinx links. Think Bill Gates think he's a farmer. He's gonna try some concentration camps. Like I said, I used to fuck with Bill Gates. So I'm like, man, there's something ain't right about him. I feel like I used to be a tree for a long time. That's probably because you really was. We all evolved from trees, plants, grass. Like before you were a human, you fucking were here before. Like experiencing Earth on a whole nother level. Like so, yeah, we've came back as animals, plants. Some people was a fucking rock, like because everything on this planet has life in it. Dirt has life, like shit. So leaves, trees, plants, all of this shit got life. Like, so it's all about evolution and evolving spiritually. So yeah, if you felt like you was a tree before, that's why you're able to connect with them like that. So hug a tree. I mean, we all connected. Literally, we all connected. The same DNA that's within us is within the stars, the universe. The universe is within us. Anything that happens on the outside happens within. As above, so below. damn fucking net. But there's too many of us. That's what. Here's my take on Bill Gates saying it's a bunch of useless eaters, right? And I've had this conversation on live plenty of other times. From my perspective, he's saying it because motherfuckers ain't evolving. He's saying it because motherfuckers ain't growing. They just living life, wasting fucking air, wasting fucking space. If you go outside, the average motherfucker you meet don't know why they're on this planet, don't know why they here, just basically sleepwalking through life. Like, so when Bill Gates said it's a bunch of useless eaters, yeah, motherfuckers is taking up space, pollution, all this other fuck shit. Like, if you're not gonna wake up and live your purpose, then what the fuck is you doing here? Like, so, I mean, I agree with Bill Gates saying it's a bunch of useless motherfuckers on this planet because they not tapping in. We should be smart enough to go off grid. You can't even go off grid. You can't do the shit they got. I mean, you can't go off grid. You already got digital footprints. You already got somebody knows something. So unless you're able to disconnect completely, like damn. Shit, whoa, Jinx. You keep is my brother in here? Cause you keep saying Jinx, but I didn't see him pop up. I mean, weird. Yeah, like we already in the system, man. Like, ain't no point in trying to go off grid, living in the fucking woods and tents and shit. Fuck that shit. I don't like. I like the comfortability of my home. Like, I don't mind having a digital footprint because what the fuck? I done been in this shit too long now, and I'm not giving up tacos and burgers. Like, you got to give up all that shit if you go out into the fucking. If you gonna give up this shit. Too many people in there. But yeah, the only way you gonna get out this motherfucker is through death, or through the mind. You like through the mind. His point. Yeah, his point is kind of dark, but at the same time, like shit, is he wrong? Is he lying? No. I'm telling you, you look at half the motherfucker, more than half the people on this planet are sleeplessly walking through life, not knowing who the fuck they are. Like, and it's bad. They'll never wake up because you can give them the information. You can get like put it right there in front of their face, and they'll still ignore it. Like, so, he know they ain't waking up. Like, so what's the point of having these people in? Like, so I'd rather have motherfucking machines and fucking robots fixing shit, cause people, humans are fucking like, if you work a job, the average motherfucker on a job is not doing their fucking job. Like, basically, like, they gotta be fucking watched. They gotta be managed. Like, it's crazy. Got homeless people in despair from drugs all over the place. Yeah, it's a lot of homeless people, but they choose to be there. Like, what they chose that. Like, so once you woke up, how did you realize your real purpose? I was asking questions. I kept asking myself, like, what is my purpose? I just kept asking. Like, so all those answers start appearing, like, through life. Like, so you gotta ask questions. Do you think they're not? That was pushing them, you know that shit. Keith is rich, but he's like an old pregnant woman. Yeah, he don't have to say so to like end this motherfucker. He not. I mean, if motherfuckers is Thanos low key, then hey, by all means, snap your finger, Bill Gates. But yeah, he just a man too. Like, so he shouldn't be able to try to be wiping out half the motherfucking planet. Man, I asked that question too, Rex. How the fuck do I go back to sleep? And I haven't figured that shit out. I haven't haven't figured that shit out. I mean, it's all about balance, low key. Cause I'm able to have fun. Like shit, I smoke. I don't live like one of those spirituality. Like I'm not in that spiritual community. Like the woke conscious community. I'm not part of that shit. I'm not a religious person. I'm not conscious community. None of that shit. I'm just a regular dude on my fucking journey, like just through life. So yeah, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. So I do sleep shit, like go to the movies, go to parties, or go to the bar. I do all that shit. The fuck, like I'm human shit. But I don't do that shit for long though. Like, so, but you'll never be able to stop seeing like the bullshit after you woke up. Once you woke, it's like, hey, now you just the movies, all the symbols and shit, and all the shit in the media. Like now you just tuned into the shit. Like so. Cool, man. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Man, I know I'm a Pisces, right? So I'm a water sign, but I love the water, but I don't want to be in that shit. Like I do not want to be 10 miles under the fucking ocean unexplored. Like they said, only 5% of the fucking ocean has been mapped out and explored. 95% is unknown. Like, god damn, what the fuck? Bro, ain't no telling what the fuck under there. Like, I done seen movies like the Megalodon and type shit. Like, that shit gives me anxiety. Like, so, fuck that shit. I did my first, when I was in the Marines, my first deployment was on a Navy ship for 7 months. Like, so in the middle of the fucking ocean, like, I done seen whales, dolphins, and shit, but it was nothing bigger than the ship I was on. Like so, see, you speak the new language. What's the new language? Our brains together make the most powerful super. Just one person's brain can make the most powerful supercomputer. Like that's the mind. The mind is in the subconscious is the supercomputer right there. Like so, I'm not even aware of what Peace Corp X is. I just be in my house in my spot just talking my shit. I didn't did a lot of research. Wow, me either. Oh shit. I mean, I can see how people consider it new language, like, cause it ain't what everybody else talking. Like so, and then yes, you got people who's talking about what I'm talking about. So yeah, I can see how. Next thing is that I heard. Y'all be putting me on the shit, like low key. We all here to just learn. Like so. We have static. My shit fucking up. I don't know. It's probably my. I don't know if the Wi-Fi fucking up or something. Higher frequency. Oh shit. What about now? Can y'all hear me clear? Yeah. I mean, shit tend to fuck up when I like technology shit fucks up a lot. My phone fucks up a lot just being in my hand. Like I know I vibe on a high frequency. That's why I meditate a lot. Like so some shit just be fucking up. Like especially when I start talking about certain things, then the shit gonna start fucking up a lot because it's only so much certain shit can handle. Alright, like so as long as it's good now, like shit, then we cool. But is just glad people see it, because for the longest time, like when I wasn't getting on YouTube or nothing, like I knew who I was. Like I knew, like I just knew, like just who I was all the. I ain't gonna say all the time, but once I woke up, like I knew who I was. Like so, I was looking for validation from people, like hoping they would see it in me, but nobody was like I couldn't find it. So I realized it wasn't about looking for validation. Like, cause once I knew, that's all that matters. Like once you know who you are, that's all that matters. Because a lot of people not gonna be able to recognize something they never seen before. Like so, when I first woke up, everybody around me was still asleep. Like so, they didn't never came across nobody who was conscious. Like so, I was talking about some other shit, but yeah. Now, like people see like who I am, like, and that's probably because I'm getting on YouTube as well. Like, so if I wasn't doing this shit, then it would probably still be. I mean, people who know who I am, Facebook, Instagram. Like if you've been around me for quite some time, then you already know who I am, or you know of me. Because nobody can truly know you, because you don't show your. Most people don't show 100% who they truly are to the world. So nobody really knows nobody. Like, but this is me. This is why I got the platform, like to be me. I didn't come on here to be somebody else, act like somebody else, like none of that shit. Like so, positive minds only is like literally all my shit, the things that's in my head, the things I think about on a daily. Like so, some of this shit don't be positive. Like shit, do it in the comments when you subscribe. Hey, that's right. Shit out. It's there. Came a long way. But I seen like some shit today. Like, what's the dude? Fucking Jamal Rashad or Rashad Jamal was arrested. Hey, you. As soon as I just mentioned Rashad Jamal, you just said the government framed, like, government framed someone. So, boom, right there, that's a synchronicity. So, he just got arrested. Baby mama saying like the daughter said he told her to say something, and then he was fucking like he literally just got arrested recently. Like so, I'm 100% sure now. Like since I was saying his name while you just said that, like Spirit saying he was framed. Like so, like, that's why you gotta watch out. Like when you fucking start kicking, giving knowledge and shit, and when you start blowing up, motherfuckers is gonna try to frame you. Like literally, they gonna try to fucking throw dirt on your name, do say anything, to fucking get you. Yeah, intuition. Like that's how. Come on, that's how my life works. Like literally, that's how my life works. Like synchronicities, like things like that happening on the fucking daily. Like so. Send guitar calls, thank you. Hey, shout out to you, Johnny, coming through. Yeah, like I knew who Rashad Jamal was, but I never was. I wasn't watching his content, like, cause I don't watch other people's stuff like that. Like, I'm a teacher myself, so I don't be going to sit in other people's classes. Conspiracy theories you 100% believe is true. 911. I mean, yeah, 9/11. I said 911. 9/11. I believe that was all set up. What else? Conspiracies, I believe. It's if you name them, the fucking Nelson Mandela effect. That's I believe is 100% true. Uh, what else? Astral projection. That's well, that's not a conspiracy theory. Like that's, but most people don't know that shit is true. Aliens, of course, I believe are real, or extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them. I believe are real. Whether they come from space, fucking the water, or whatever. Like I know there's something outside. It ain't just humans. What about Michael Jackson? Do I believe like he did what they say he did? Was he murdered? Like so, I believe yeah, Michael Jackson. He definitely was like they definitely framed him, made him look bad because He was a person. He was woke. Michael Jackson was woke. Like, yeah, I don't know if people really notice it to notice it, but he was definitely conscious. Like so, when you start getting up and high, he not alive. Michael Jackson, I think he out. He checked out. That's not a yeah, but God is just the title as well. When people say God, that's not God's name. That's a title. Like if you read the Bible, it'll tell you there's multiple gods. Mythology, Greek mythology, gods, Egyptian mythology. It ain't Egyptian mythology. They really believed in those gods as well. Like so, who's to say they shit was false? Like how we gonna just say God in the Bible is the only God, but everybody, I mean everything that these Egyptians believed in 25,000 years before the Bible existed. Like how we gonna just cancel what they believed in? Like so. We are all angels. God is right there inside. Yeah, I already know God is within me. I know who I am. Like, but I also know God is just a spiritual level as well. Like, just like Christ is the Christ consciousness, that's a spiritual level. God is the God level. That's another level above that. Like so. Minimize your life right after you talking about do or die. And synchronicities. Synchronicities. Like so. Yeah, I know who I am. My name is Kenneth L. Like so, most people don't even be knowing my name. They just know Potters Rhymes only. But my name is Kenneth L. And I didn't change my name to L because I was a Muslim or a Nation of Islam. None of that shit. My mom gave me Kenneth. Well, my last name is Brady, but I don't use that. I don't count that because you know where that the last name came from. Like so. But Kenneth L is my birth name, and Kenneth means handsome. L means God. Like so, handsome God. That's I always knew what my name was. I always knew who I was. So I mean, can't tell me different. The phone definitely be listening on once. So you definitely got to speak positive and think positive. We definitely all need to practice on being more God-like, or at least trying to be like Jesus. Cause not on no religious shit, but Jesus, he wasn't a Christian. He wasn't a religious person. So you want to be more like him because he walked on this planet and like faced this shit head first and was not tempted, but he ain't fall to lust. Like he did, he was able to instantly manifest. Like oh shit, my baby cry. Like Jesus was instantly manifesting. Like with the wine and like the fish and the shit, like just separating that shit, he was instantly speaking that shit and it was manifesting into reality off the back. Like so, you gotta be like you want to be like that. Exactly. So I'm like that's a level I'm trying to get. I'm not a religious person, but I want to be more like Jesus. We can. I mean, shit. It started in ancient Kemet. Like I said, they got stories that's just like Jesus. They just switched the names. It's all of this shit is the same. Whether it's fucking Indian mythology, like Christian, like fucking, it's a dude. Just his name not Jesus Christ, but what is his fucking name? It's just like his name. But these motherfuckers all got the same story. Horus, Het, Heru, all these shit is the same. Like so, I understand they just copying shit. Zeus, Jesus, like that's the same shit. Like that's why I'm like you can't just can I mean you can do whatever the fuck you want. Me, I study shit, but I don't sit in there. Like I know the Bible, I know fucking Greek mythology, Kemet, fucking I know a lot of shit, but I don't sit in there. How do you think they rewrote the Bible? Yes, they all have a message. Shit, ain't no telling how many times they wrote that shit. Cause there's so many different versions for one, and then like the translations, like from the beginning where it was in Hebrew, like come on, like it's probably thousands of times they rewrote the Bible to fit whoever's benefit at the time. Like so, I mean, the Bible is a cool story book. I guess it's. I feel like the Bible is the best off the mythology part because that's what I kind of look at it as a mythology. Because Zeus in Greek mythology didn't have a book. Uh, the ancient Egyptians didn't have a book like the Bible. Like so, I feel like that's the best because it got it in one book. It got I mean it's in one spot. It got all the stories in one spot. Like so, but I'm not here worshiping nothing. Like, Genesis equals genetics. I actually did the lot of the Bible series on my YouTube, like so you can go on my playlist and I like listen to Genesis on here, Exodus, and what else did we listen to? The Book of Enoch. Like so, I listened to those three books while we was on live. Like so, I need to get back to doing like the books, the book club, 'cause that's what it was. Okay, Buddha or Islam, because it's the same, just different. Exactly. Exactly. Like so, yep. All this shit is really mental within us. People just be arguing over, hey, my religion is right, what I believe in is right. I'm like, this shit is all the same. Like literally, it's all the fucking same. And I'm not about to argue on your fucking beliefs because that's what gets you through your life. Your beliefs is supposed to be what guides you. It's supposed to be real to you. Like so, but motherfuckers just be quick to say, "Oh, your shit is fake," or "What you believe in, that's wrong." Like, how you gonna tell me shit? I can spit the Bible just as well as I can talk some fucking past life shit. The Jordan River. I went to Jordan on my first deployment. I definitely tap more into my right brain. I'm more of a creative. Like even as a child, I was like just drawing. I was a drawer. Like so, I was always creating some shit. Like I always was tapped into my right brain. Then I had to learn to tap into my left brain. Like so, it's all about balance, honestly. So we supposed to be talking about Elon Musk. Why do they want my boy dead? Or like, what? Why do they want him dead? And is it Bill Gates? Is he the one who want Elon gone? Or is it somebody else? Some principalities in high places? Oh, okay, you might not know everything, but exactly. People will start arguing, fighting, and it's supposed to be about God. I'm like, God damn, y'all got the wrong impressions, right? But that's why I try not to talk about like religion and none of that because I know how it can go. So Elon is prophesizing. He probably could be a prophet too, low key. Like so. So you saying he prophesizing his death? Like so. I feel like he just need to say it on Twitter, who he think is trying to after. Then, like, if something do happen, boom, it was that motherfucker. Like, so I'm saying, if I get in that position where I feel like motherfuckers is threatening me, I'm gonna make that shit fucking known. Like, I'm gonna say that shit out loud on Twitter, fucking live. I'm gonna call the motherfucker out. If something happen, hey, like I'm be shit. You like I said, you can take me out. Like my spirit is gonna be free. Do say something and brush it off. If he say their name and he ends up dying, then I'm pretty sure they're not gonna just brush that off. Probably, we have, of course we have. You haven't heard half the things that's mapped out in my mind, like what I got to plan, like so. And I be talking, I be shit on here for hours having conversations, but that's still only a piece of me, like so. That's why I say you can truly never know a person in whole because you're not around this person 24 hours. I mean, I know how they gonna paint the picture. Like, shoot, that's the crazy part about it. I mean, when you gone, then they can either paint you as a villain or as a hero. Like, I feel like more people would see him as a hero than a villain. Like, so. But Elon Musk would never. I mean, I did make a video and say it was Elon Musk the villain, but that was just for the title. But he was just talking about how like going to Mars and warming up the planet like in a fast way would to nuke Mars, like bomb Mars. So like shit, that is kind of sound like some motherfucking evil villain type shit, but at the same time, like he's just thinking at a advanced level of thinking. Mostly people ain't gonna believe it. I'm all for the creators. Like I'm all for like people who create shit. Like white, black, Indian, Chinese, it don't matter. You're a creator, I fuck with you. Elon is definitely for the people. So especially like for our generation, like I'm 32, like so for my generation, Elon is like the guy like Bill Gates was in the 90s and the 80s and like Steve Jobs in the early 2000s. Like Elon is that guy. Like so, but it's like they probably took out Steve Jobs low key. Bill Gates probably was hating on that man. Like, hey, get this man out of here. You know how to man. But nah, I feel like Steve Jobs. He was more spiritually like evolved and protected. So you go, you go. But Elon Musk, I mean Bill Gates always low key beefing with people who like oppose to what he got going on. Elon for president. Elon ain't American though, like so they gonna have to change laws in order for Elon to be able to be president. But I will vote for him. I believe he should like I believe he could be a great president. Yeah, like so. Everybody who oppose Bill Gates get on his nerves, like because if you're in competition with him, you get on his nerves. You low key. They all competitors. So like Jeff Bezos, he just be out the, he be low key out the way. He don't give a shit. But Elon Musk probably, I'm 100% sure Elon Musk probably was getting on fucking Jeff Bezos at a point in time. I know he fucking roasted Bernie Sanders. Like so, like I said, I fuck with Elon. So if something was to happen to him and he passed away, yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Like definitely gonna feel some type of way. Like so, he's inspiring. Like low key, like he's inspiring. They ready to build his house and found tons of child pornography. Dang, I ain't heard that one. Can't be president. They don't really kill him and make it look like he was doing. I mean, here's the thing, right? We all supposed to die, right? And we all got our time. Nobody, everybody can't live to 100. Like so, how do we know it's not like divine? Like when a person dies, that's when they're supposed to go. However, a person goes, that's just how it's scripted, right? That's just how it's scripted. But overall, that person's supposed to checks out that at that day. So, so the explosion in Havana. I didn't see that. Was that just happened recently? I was too busy like taking naps and shit today. But like I said, my channel is definitely about to be monetized soon, so be on the lookout. I gotta look into that. But I don't pay attention to the news, the media. I don't be on Twitter like that. I seen Elon Musk. I got Twitter, but and I follow Elon Musk like so. But I don't be on Twitter. Dying is being born. It is reincarnation is real. Like literally, that shit is real. Like it probably don't happen immediately after you die. You don't be reborn, but you do get reborn. Cause I got ancestors that was here and then they reincarnated again. Like I mean, like I was talking to them, like they spirit like was communicating with me, and then they end up being reborn. Like so, now they babies, but their spirit is still like their higher self is still on the other side. So definitely. What you think of Elon's tunnel digging theory? I fuck with it because I live in Las Vegas, so it's from Cali to Vegas. It's probably something though that they digging for though. I think it's something like they're cover. I feel like the tunnel thing is a cover up. What they creating, like it's really some shit that they looking for under the ground. Cause I feel like it might be like motherfuckers cities and shit under the ground. Like there's people living under there. Like that's been there for eons. Like so, who knows what they fucking looking for? But I'm all for Tupac alien. Definitely aliens are real. I said that. So I forgot what I was about to say, but yeah. I feel like Elon Musk low key is an alien. That's why he's trying to get back to Mars. Like shit, low key. But yeah, I'm a fan of Elon and what he's done. Man, that's why I don't want. That's why I said I couldn't go. I couldn't be in the water. I couldn't be one of them people, those Marines, whatever the fuck they call them. But I couldn't be one of those people because I'm too scared. I want to go scuba diving though, but not too deep. Like just keep me close to the fucking land. I just be having the fear of a big ass shark just coming up and just swallowing like that shit. Yeah, 80%. Like so, yeah. I thought it was like 95% unexplored, but 80% like so. Everything you're saying, like I already said, basically today on this live. But I wouldn't. I don't even want to be on no submarine. Fuck that shit. I'm. I don't know. Something about being underwater too deep that just don't sit right with my soul. Well, see, you gotta understand they've seen shit already, and they pretty sure they haven't exposed it. Like, 100% sure the government got documents that are fucking hidden, fucking locked up, sealed, whatever the one fuck you want to call it. Like, but it's the reason why they make certain movies. That shit gotta come from somewhere. Like, it's an alien monster, an alien octopus monster that they always putting in movies, right? Like so, I believe like that shit is something out of space or something that's underwater and it's like controlling shit. Like I think it's called Cthulhu or something. Like, but if you looking like watch a lot of scary movies and it has some type of octopus, like I feel like that's the evil entity like that they probably fucking sacrificing beans and shit too. Classified confidential suicide squad. All that shit is real. Screen TVs, tablet. So man, speaking of Star Wars, like shit, Star Trek was like that too. Star Trek, one of the first episodes of Star Trek, they had computers, and that was a long time ago. Launch rocket and connect to space station. Okay. As much you can't do. I mean, it's just what are they saying that they're doing, but they're not. I mean, what are they doing that they're not telling us? Like shit, they probably discovered a bunch of cool ass shit that they just withholding from the fucking world. Like that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in knowledge, not to truly expose it to the world, but low key that's what I be doing when I get on here. I just expose shit, but they probably won't let me in those fucking rooms. But if they let Alex Jones, like that motherfucker, he be exposing all that shit. They let him live, but they done took his all that man, but they took everything from him. Like so. But if that's somebody that should have been took out. Like you would have thought it was Alex Jones. Like that motherfucker got a big ass mouth. Like so, Elon equals Illuminati. So do that mean? Do you think the Illuminati is the bad guys? Aliens, World War Girl, Colorado. That's why they probably withhold shit, cause it's like just crazy. Like it'll probably blow people's mind. World will go crazy if they found out really what was really going on in this bitch. Like Harry Potter is to the Matrix. I fuck with Harry Potter and the Matrix. I don't like the new one that was made. That one's pretty trash, but it's still. I mean, if you look at the symbols, I guess it meant it had a good meaning to it. Like it discussed lot of stuff internally, but just as far as like the action and shit, Morpheus was trash. I'm looking across the street and a fireman going in the house. Hope everything okay across the street. But I don't know. That made me visualize something. I don't know if. Oh, I was coming out of the fucking. I was coming out of fucking Buffalo Wild Wings the other day, and there was an ambulance. Somebody had fell out. I guess in Vegas, people just be getting drunk and shit and just falling out everywhere. But ambulance, or I don't know if it was. Yeah, it was an ambulance, and the people came out with the stretcher and shit. So that wasn't the fireman going in the house, but that was a fucking goddamn whatever the fuck you want to call it, EMTs. Like they do the same thing, shit. Hey, that must be a sign or something. It's the reason you mentioned it. Gotta make sure my house is protected. Make sure I don't burn nothing down in this bitch. Like shit, or somebody's shit might catch on fire. Like it might be. It's just something for everything. But back to Elon. Like shit, to be fucking fearing, fearful of your life, and you are fucking one of the richest man on the planet. Like damn, you can't buy like you ain't that protected. I didn't take that as a literal. A snake was talking. I probably don't like know the true metaphysical meanings of like the snake and the apple and shit, but I know that shit is just a fucking story. Like, I knew that as a kid. Cause I'm like, ain't no way in hell. Why ain't no talking snakes no more? Like, shit, half the shit that happened in the Bible, why is it not repeating? Everything repeats itself. So why aren't the things in the Bible like that? Those stories repeat themselves. Why haven't we seen another type of person like Jesus? Like, cause obviously these motherfuckers forgot. Like, so it should have been Jesus should have been came back. I got good point, but unless you find a way to switch, you can't put nothing. I mean, like you shouldn't be able to be restricted once you became one of the richest men on the planet. You should still be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do, low key. But of course, you got government and shit like that that want to limit you because can't one man have so much power, right? Like so. But as long as you got a voice, like your voice is truly like all the power you need. I know you like talking about the brain. Texas hot shot. Was a Lincoln Kennedy a code of personality? Hey, I definitely got a code of personality. Ain't no telling which personality you meet when you talk to me. But hey, I just know like that's what I'm probably gonna have to deal with as I just continue to grow. Motherfuckers be wanting to get me out of here. Fuck all that shit. I'm protected. God damn it. I fucking man, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen in this journey of mine. Like to know I'm still blowing up. Like my channel's still blowing up every single day. Like and I'm still posting every single day. Like ain't no telling who I'm gonna offend. Like who gonna be like, man, this motherfucker need to get him out of here. But you know that shit is not gonna stop me. Yeah. People think I would have a coat. People used to think I was in a coat too. Like when I started waking up, cause what I was going through, I started wearing like crystals and shit and beads and shit. People thought I was like, man, in some type of coat, but I wasn't. Like I never joined no type of group or nothing. I was just evolving. I felt like I need to protect my energy, so started investing in crystals. Hey, I really appreciate it. But we are, if, I mean, you know what I noticed though? Yeah, I mean, today I was on DJ Vlad video. I was watching one of his videos, and somebody who was in my live was commenting on their video. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be doing something. If like the people like people, I mean, I don't know. It just kind of blew my mind seeing that shit randomly, like caught me off guard. Like so, if I'm reaching just like random people throughout the world, like obviously I'm doing something right. So, and this is like we only 5 months in of like since 2022 started where I've been posting every day. Well, I've been posting every day since November 30th, but we just gonna go from 2022 because it sounds better. Like so, I've been posting every day. Like so, this shit is really growing. This shit really growing. We cultivated in which way? Cause we all kind of cultivated it, but why do they want Elon gone? Who? Is it the companies? Because he was calling out companies too. Like, it wasn't like he trying to charge companies to get on Twitter. Like, as soon as I said that, my screen went dark. Like, literally, as soon as I said that, my screen went dark. Like, so. Oh, if you're saying they cultivate it, I know what you mean by that. But that's why you gotta wake up and like turn off that program, get off that programming. Gotta tap in with self. You can't be looking for something on the outside of you to save you. Like this shit is not coming. Like I said, if Jesus, uh, he was supposed to been came back. He was supposed to been reincarnated. Like so, because motherfuckers is lost. But when you got a person like Nipsey Hussle who comes on this planet and does what he does and like impacts the world on the level like shit, could he be the reincarnation? You never know. Like, but can't always put people too much on a high like pedestal. Even though he was as great as he was, like you just can't put a man like no man. Like I can't even put myself on the highest pedestal. I mean, yes I can, cause you're supposed to. You're always supposed to put yourself on the highest pedestal. Yes, people gonna call you selfish, man. Yes, people gonna say, hey, you shouldn't think too highly of yourself. But nah, you just want me to think less than like you do. They trying to tear down my man. Like, they trying to tear him down. But why is it such a big deal for Elon to own Twitter? Like why are they so against that? Hmm? It wasn't like the dude Jack Dorsey was really doing anything great with Twitter. Like so why is it such a big deal for this man to own a media company? Because low key that's what it is. Like so Trump shit. I mean Trump got his own shit. When Trump got kicked off, he said he ain't coming back to Twitter. Like so, yeah. Why they ain't trying to take out Trump? Like if anything, like why they trying to take out this man? Like because they understand his power. They understand how creative his mind is. Like so, speaks the truth of God and don't want us to know. Yeah, like so when you expose the information and you know they know there people are watching him. Like so. fuck that shit. I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do. Until the day I die, I'm gonna fucking live how the fuck I want. I'm not about to fucking dim my light because motherfuckers don't like it. Like, what the fuck? I ain't paying. I'm not worrying about nobody, you or anybody else that don't like me. What the fuck? I'm not living in my purpose to impress you. Like, the fuck? Trump is a crazy man. Trump is a chump change to Elon. I mean, but he still, if he got to the level of the president, can't, I mean, yeah, money wise, financial wise, chump change, but power wise, like, that is one of the most powerful positions in the world. Like, so, yes, Elon got power because, like, him being one of the richest, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna shine bright. Like, 'cause what the fuck? What else I'm gonna do? Like, the fuck? I'm not dimming my light for nobody. I don't care. I used to do that growing up. I used to dim my light. Didn't want to be seen. Never spoke up. Kept my mouth closed. Like, and as I got older, I realized that wasn't helping me. Like, that wasn't my purpose. I was supposed to be talking. Like, I was supposed to be speaking what was on my mind. Like, so that's what started impacting the world. Like, shit, that's what I'm known for. Mainly, like, so. I'm like, if I just kept keeping my mouth closed and shit, I'd have been blocking my blessings and other people's blessings as well. I mean, shit, Kennedy's family was a powerful family, like, so. Trump was basically doing what the smart thing to do to get elected, like, so. People thought I was like damn near was a mute, like, so, cause I did not open my fucking mouth. Like, so now I'm 32. Like, you can't damn near get me to shut up. But that's because I got a lot of catching up to do. Like, shit. So for 12 years in school, like, I used to just keep my mouth closed. Even in the military, I used to keep my mouth closed because they were saying, "Shut the fuck up." Like, so I had no issue with being quiet. Like, so it was just after I got older and got out of that stage, you're like, okay, now it's time to start speaking up. Like, so now I don't have that problem, and I'm gonna always speak my mind. But Kennedy, like, I feel like he was too much of a like he was too much had too much swag. Like, he was just too like he was the one. He was the guy like that when he would come in the room, like everybody's wife would start blushing, like just because he was that nigga. Like, and then when he had Marilyn Monroe, like, he was just like that nigga. Like, so he probably definitely was arrogant. Like, especially his family's name, like, they was already wealthy and powerful. Like, so, yeah, he probably stepped on my fucking toes too. Like, so, hey, it's always somebody in a higher position that wants to, like, take you out. Of course, then if you're in the poverty-stricken areas, motherfuckers who ain't got shit just trying to take it. But I'm talking about when you get in those high places, it don't be no motherfucking broke person trying to kill Elon. Another person in the back. I saw a shot by the blinds. No, it ain't nobody, but it usually be spirits behind me though a lot. We talking about John F. Kennedy, so I wouldn't be surprised if his spirit was around me. Also, you know, yourself, I'm gonna die. You can't. Is that exactly? Definitely some mob shit with Kennedy. Yes, the Rothschilds. He was after the banking system. Like, fucking Kennedy also was against secret societies. So, like, it was a lot of people who wanted him out the picture. Like, mob shit, dad owing fucking dudes and shit not coming through. Like, so, hey, when you in those high levels, people will clip them. They will clip them wings. Like, so, especially when you the whole package. President got a wife and the baddest chick in the game. like, yeah, so, and your dad is connected. Like, so, yeah, it's whatever though. But that's what keeps a lot of people from like becoming successful. from becoming like well known, like, cause they got the potential. Like we all got the potential to be whatever the fuck we want to be. But when people see like people on the high stage get clipped out, took out, they were like, nah, let me stay put. Let me keep my mouth closed. He was against a lot of things, but he knew they picked him for a reason. Exactly. Definitely people get selected. Like, actually on votes. Like, when people want stuff good for you, and like when you go against the fucking rules, like when you go against the authority, like that's when you gotta pay the piper. Yeah. So how do you avoid them? Like, so how can I be a billionaire and avoid these motherfuckers? Like, if my mission on this planet is to wake people up, then like, how do I avoid these motherfuckers? But I'm not scared of these. I don't give a fuck about them. Like I know some shit. Like I can put a motherfucker in a jar and destroy their whole fucking life and don't even have to do nothing. I can write a person name on the paper, burn it, and like I got power. Like so, like, I know who I am. So you can't shake my head. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm not a Christian. God cast spells in this bitch. What the fuck? You better ask about me. You can go to Epstein's Island. Fuck all that shit. See, people think I'm supposed to be like everybody else. No, my ancestors were into voodoo and hoodoo. African spirituality, my great uncle brought that to America. Like, so I know a lot of shit, especially to protect myself. So, in order to protect myself, you gotta know what people are doing to harm you. Like, so going down my route, a spirituality route, before you met me, like up until this point, I've been through going through life, and motherfuckers been trying to stop me just to get to this point. Like so, I've had to learn how to protect myself, and I had to learn how to put the work in to make sure I can defeat my enemies if I need to. Like so, yeah, I could cast spells with words, candles, writing paper. I can do it. Come on, man, I can take it there. No, I can't avoid them. His plan. Yeah, like so. Yeah, they can easily do stuff like that. Like, of course, 100%. That's why I said I need to see some of the what new movies is out, and because they be putting movies in like the blockbuster movies. I mean, they be putting messages in the blockbuster movies, or they be putting what's going to happen in the world in those new movies. So, the new blockbuster movies out is Doctor Strange. What else? Batman just came out, but I didn't see no message in that. I didn't see nothing in that. But it was a lot of people getting exposed in that movie, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of politicians or just people in high paid places getting exposed because it was in that movie. Like so, I need to see what else came out. Morbius, that's that vampire movie. Like I gotta check that out. Watch these watch the movies. That really they be having shit in there. That Spider-Man movie had hella stuff. I gotta watch that. Thank you for reminding me. I was supposed to rent that on TV, but I just forgot. Like so now, thanks for reminding me. I trust nobody in his circle. Doctor Strange. I'm going to go see Doctor Strange. Like so, that's one of my favorite characters in the Marvel world. So I just gotta stop being lazy and go. That's what that should be. Like I be having the time, the money, like to do whatever I want to do, but it always just somehow slips my mind. Like so, what's the point of having the world when shit you can't remember nothing? Like you can't even remember what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta make some type of sacrifice. See, Doctor Strange is satanic, and I'm like because he opens for anything. That's because people who say the satanic, they don't know what the fuck it is. They don't know what portal he's opening. But that shit is real. Like, it's people who know how to open portals. The government knows how to open portals. The CIA have documents about portals. Like, so it's real. Like, you can't. How you gonna call it satanic if it's real? Like, if it's well, just because you can't do it, like just because like it goes against what you believe in, like that don't mean it's satanic. That don't mean it's wrong. Like you motherfuckers be in church and be evil as fuck. Like you talking about something satanic? Like y'all got Nikola Tesla ideas. Man, yeah, they definitely stole his shit. But I, that's why you can't give a fuck about what somebody think or say because these motherfuckers are lost. Like they want to make you look bad, like off the strip. I mean, motherfuckers don't even be trying to do nothing but only making you look bad. They'll want to get a name off of you because you're doing something, because you're becoming something. I mean, it's a great example that each and every one of us is capable of greatness. Exactly. I believe that the key is going in deep on space next to before 2030. Beautiful. Anyways, I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers say. Why don't watch it or not? Like Doctor Strange is one of my favorite characters. Like so, I watched Doctor Strange one multiple times. I don't give a fuck what they say he did, like or what they say he's doing. Like I got the message in the movie. Like so, the fuck I understand the symbolism. What you want me to do, like be like you? Like nah. About drinking blood and eating flesh of Jesus. Not really. Exactly. I mentioned that too on my community, and somebody like it's just a metaphor. But still, why the fuck is you saying that shit? Like that's some motherfucking cannibalistic shit right there. Like so, uh, metaphor or not, like why would you be eating the flesh and drinking the blood? What's the difference between too rich, too famous? I mean, but what if your potential is that though? Like, what if your potential is the top, like, famous out this world, rich out of this world, wealthy out of this world? Like, what if that's who you're meant to become? Should you be limit yourself because somebody else don't want you to be like that, or you stepped on somebody else's toes, or makes them feel less than? Like, or shine your fucking light as bright as you fucking can, and whoever don't like it, hey, oh well. When it's you don't take me out, hey, take me out by all means. I get to be free from this flesh. I don't gotta worry about being sick. Don't gotta worry about being tired, stubbing my toe. None of that shit. Like, I ain't gotta worry about being too hot, too cold. Once I'm free of my flesh, I can go wherever the fuck I want in the universe. So, man, you can't stop me low key. Like I said low key for Marvel, but still you can't really stop me. Only I can stop myself. Like so, I gotta be stressed out, but definitely eating good. He could be stressed out, or maybe not. Maybe he's comfortable with death. Like he just mentioned what he said because, hey, he want people to know it. It wasn't just no mysterious circumstance. A motherfucker murdered him. Like so, if somebody's trying to take me out and I know they're dead serious, like I said, for one, I'm gonna call their ass out, especially if I'm in a high position. Like if I'm a multi-billionaire motherfucking whoever the fuck is trying to threaten me to take my life, I'm gonna say, this motherfucker's trying to take me out. Like so anything happens, it was this motherfucker. So whatever happens after that, it happens. But like I said, I know shit. Like I know before somebody try to attack me physically, what I can take it spiritually. Like what the? Come on, man. People don't. People who went to war against me, like spiritually, because it is a spiritual warfare going on out there. But the people who attack me spiritually, fucking know. He tried with you, so he hired with. If he hired with you, then like yeah, he good. And if they doing what they supposed to be doing, like I ain't no worries. And he said he'd be couch surfing with it at his friend's house, but who can you truly trust? Like, can't even trust sleeping in a conference office. Motherfuckers send the goddamn FBI swatting that bitch or whoever, the goddamn mercenaries. You can't hide from them. definitely spiritual overcome physical. Like so, people wouldn't want to go to war with me, even if you had witches or warlocks or wizards. They couldn't stop me, like, cause I'm on that level. Yeah, so I don't say that to brag or anything, but I just know who I am. Like I vibe on a high frequency level. Like so, it's gonna irritate a lot of demons. It's gonna make a lot of people feel less than. It's gonna make a lot of people probably hate me too. But I don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I just can't. I'm 32. Like I got 7 kids. I can't give a fuck. Warlocks and wizards are fucking real. Like so, if you don't believe it, I suggest you. Uh, don't suggest you go to New Orleans, Haiti, any places like that. Stay away from those places. I mean, if you got knowledge, you got an advantage. But if you don't, then kind of fucked. Like so, if you got money, then you should have the knowledge as well. So I feel like Elon is protected. But like I said, if it's a person's time to go, it's their time to go. You can't really stop death from coming if it's your time. Science fiction is definitely real. It's 100% real. Like whether it's not probably as exaggerated as is in movies, but science fiction is real. So how a person interpreted it in the movies that it could just they just be adding shit to it, but that shit is definitely real. But I believe that's how you said you can heal. I mean, of course you got good ones. Like all warlocks and wizards and witches aren't bad. Just like people think all black magic is bad. No, I mean black magic is called that because it's a fucking literal term. Like it ain't. It depends on who's doing it. It's a person's intentions. But you also got white magic, and that's the whole thing. I hate the terms white, black, because why is white always the good, and why is always like that being known as perfect, but black equals darkness, badness. I hate that term. Like so, it's necessary that black magic, but it's magic. It's all the fucking same. It's just all about a motherfucker's intentions. So if a person is trying to cause harm, like forcefully and with bad intentions, that's gonna always gonna be returned on them. Like so, even when a person does magic, no matter how much uh, protection they got or whatever, if you do magic causing harm on someone and like with ill intentions, it will come back on you. And not just some people's eyes, in the world eyes. Like even in black people's eyes. Like I seen something Muhammad a video I shared earlier, probably a couple last month, but Muhammad Ali was asking like he asked his mom why was uh, heaven all white? Why the angels was all white? Why is Jesus white? Why is uh, angel cake white and devil's cake like black? Like why is all like just why is that the case? Like so it made me question too. Like damn, why is that the case? So I don't see darkness as bad. I feel like you have to go through the darkness in order to find you. I feel like in order to grow, you gotta be like you gotta go through the darkness. How do you think plants grow? Like it be in that dirt, in that darkness. So you need darkness in order to like appreciate the light, right? Like so. I mean, I wouldn't want to just live in a world where it was just sunny 24/7. Like I want to experience nighttime. Like I want to experience something like different. Like so, dark isn't always bad, but it is seem like it's portrayed like that. Like so, it's all about perspective. That's all I can think. That shit is all about perspective. Oh, we got silence in the front. I said that earlier too. Like he was definitely silenced because he spoke. He used his mouth. Like so, they couldn't kill his body physically, Like they couldn't kill him physically. He probably was too protected, but they got him in Parkinson's. So who knows what they're trying to do to stop somebody? It may not. I'm not speaking on me. Like I said, I'm in my own lane. Like so, if I step on a motherfucking toes, that's because you stepped in my fucking lane. Like so, I'm not intentionally trying to like do anything to tear anybody down. None of that shit. I don't care about your beliefs. I don't care what you think, who you are. Like this space is a space where everybody can believe in whatever they want. Say what you want. Just don't be disrespectful. Space is black. You can't see the sun in space. So you can't see the sun in space. That's true. I mean, well, you can see the sun in space when you look up and you see that the sun is in space, but in the darkness you can't see the sun. Think Elon got something coming? Elon got something coming. Like he got something going on. If somebody's trying to take him out, like, cause if a motherfucker ain't doing nothing, like, then obviously ain't no reason for somebody to be trying to end their life. Like, so he got something going on. Whatever it is, whether it's the trying to get to Mars, I don't think that is an issue. Because why would somebody be mad he's trying to colonize Mars? Like, so is it with the Neuralink type shit? Like, is it Bill Gates? Is it the companies he's like targeting? Like, who? I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like I said, I'm a fan of Elon Musk because of just his creative mind, but you just don't know. And those Tesla trucks for somebody else. I mean, you know he had to step on somebody's toes. Like so, in order to like, as you get up high in those fucking ranks, it's easy to fucking bruise a motherfucking ego, especially when you think highly of yourself, especially when you a genius. Like so, it's easy to make a person have hate towards you, be envious towards you, because you got something they don't. Like so, ain't no like I said, ain't no telling who he made feel some type of way. Like so, people be butthurt over the smallest thing. I don't know. What he's already done, what he's accomplished in life is already like being known forever. Like so, I mean, you said pyramids on Mars. I believe they got like Martians on Mars, low key. Like so, when he said he wanted to nuke fucking Mars, I'm like, shit, he probably knows something on there. He trying to get rid of that shit. Like so, it's definitely something. I know there is life on Mars at a point in time. Why else are there Martians? There's a term Martians. There ain't no other term for no other fucking planet. Like so, like obviously there was something there. Like so, there was a galactic war in the past where the motherfuckers got blew up. But yeah, I'm about to end this live though. It was a dope conversation. Uh, hope my boy Elon make it through this situation. But hey, if somebody's time to go, stay time to go. Like, but I feel like he has a lot to accomplish. I feel like he got a lot left in the tank. He got a lot left to do. Like so, I mean, shit, you might need to stick around Joe Rogan. Like just hang around Joe Rogan. Like so, Joe Rogan seems to be a trustworthy person. But hey, if you ain't got no haters, then you ain't doing something. Prophets don't really want a lot of he's already took money out. I mean, he's took food out of a lot of they mouth. Like so, you be calling me Kevin Anthony. It's Kenneth. Kenneth the Kenny. But you know what's funny? When I was growing up, everybody would call me the wrong name, and most of the time it would be Kevin. And it remind me of Home Alone. Kevin, how he got left at home. Like, and I used to like people. You literally you just used to never get my name right, and I'm like, it's Kenneth. That's the most normal name, but I'm like, that always been like the case for me. Like, it's kind of weird. Even it happens today. Like, I'm well known, low key, kind of. I ain't gonna say I'm an A-list. I also call myself a C-list celebrity. Like, so people still fuck that up. But yeah, definitely Kenneth the Kenny. But yeah, thank y'all guys for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate it. Peace. Yeah.